saw them and where they were. A lot of you got picked up a decent amount of rain. I'll show you some rain totals in a second. This morning, we've got variably cloudy skies out there. A little sun breaking through the clouds from time to time. Looking out over High Point with the sun coming up right now. 71 in the Triad. Temperatures a little cooler in the mountains. You well would expect. 66 at Boone and Galax, Virginia right now. Temperatures into the 70s as well. Low 70s down to our east. Dew point numbers still high right now. It's interesting how these numbers over the mountains are a little on the dry side or drier than what we have here in the Piedmont. And I think as some showers that are up here right now move into some of this more sultry air, they may pick up a little bit more steam, get a little bit stronger. And we'll show you the radar in just a second. These are yesterday's rainfall totals, and not everybody saw the rain yesterday, but where it did come down, it came down pretty good and for a little while, like over portions of Guilford County, northwestern parts of Alamance County, 2 inches, 2.5 inches over parts of Randolph County. They've gotten a lot of rain over the past 10 days down there, and back up over Wilkes County, they had some decent rainfall totals. The radar right now is pretty clean over portions of the Piedmont. You can see that here, some clouds out there though, and you see the showers that are back up over the mountains and pushing into areas of the foothills into Wilkes County right now. And the activity is not real strong at the moment. Some light, maybe a few moderate rains out there just right now. But as we get on into a little bit later this morning, late morning into the early afternoon, the models start to pick up on some activity that could be strong and possibly even severe at times. 11, 12 o'clock, right around the noon hour or so, pushing out of the foothills and into the Piedmont as we get into the early afternoon too. And some of this could be strong to severe, may have some heavy rains with them, possibility of some high winds that might be in excess of 60 miles per hour. Then as we get into mid-afternoon and even late afternoon, it kind of clears the area so that by late afternoon into the early evening, we just get left over with a few spotty showers or so. So this is something to watch today. It is an impact day, and you need to be weather aware as we go through the day today. I will tell you that we have seen our severe level drop a little bit from yesterday, what we thought today would be. So now we're in this level 1 marginal risk from the Piedmont, the foothills, and into the mountains. However, areas down around portions of Randolph County and parts of Alamance County here in this level 2 slight risk for the possibility of severe storms, or a better risk for storms that could be a little bit stronger as they push on down to the east. Mainly again from some possibility of some very high winds in some of those storms and some very heavy rain that could cause some localized flooding, decent lightning. The hail probability has come down just a little bit too, as we just don't see the atmosphere charged up for really large hail. There could be some small hail in some of these storms. Temperatures today into the mid 80s, and the impact hours really go from late morning into mid afternoon into latter parts of the afternoon. But I think by 4 or 5 o'clock the Piedmont should start to clear out, and even earlier in the foothills as that activity goes from west to east. Temperatures up around Wilkesboro, Yadkinville into the mid 80s today as well. 70s for the mountains, and the showers and thunderstorms should end, at least the stronger storms, earlier in the afternoon, just after the lunchtime hour or so. Here's a cold front. We've got this piece of energy in the upper levels that moves through today that creates some of those storms. This front moves through early during the day tomorrow, so that'll keep in a chance of a shower or so, and then behind that some drier air as we get on into the next couple of days. We'll get a little break from the humidity. These dew point numbers go down as we get into late Monday and into Tuesday too, but then they climb back up as we get on into later in the week, and the heat comes back then too, and you'll see that here in the 7-day forecast. So an impact day today. Be mindful of that for late morning and into the early afternoon. Chance of some showers around here for tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday look dry, but boy, we warm up later this week and start to factor back in that chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm Thursday into the weekend.